Hello, hello. I'm going to throw it straight out to these guys. Yes, please. Wait for the microphone, please.
Hi, I'm Jacob from Gold Derby. Considering we're an awards site, I'm going to have to ask, are you now going to start composing Oscar speeches after these wins?
Am I now going to start composing Oscar? I'm going to write Casey's. But no, you're very nerve-wracking. You don't know if you're going to win anything, and you don't want to feel like a fool if you do. So it's not a lack of humility. It's just you don't want to be a nervous wreck. So yeah, you prepare a little something. But it's very nice just to be there.
And Casey, are you going to prepare anything?
I'll probably just talk about Kenny. That's what the old standby. I won't really prepare anything, but more or less we've been with this movie since January, talking about it last over a year, and so there are certain things that are important to us about the movie and the experience, and how we want to share the movie with everyone, and those are common themes that keep coming up, and no matter when we talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Congratulations both on fantastically well-deserved wins. I guess, Russell from Red Carpet News, my question for both of you, going all the way back to the beginning of this journey, particularly for you, Casey, how grateful you feel for Matt stepping out of this role and shepherding you into this slew of awards glory that you're now in.
Matt who? I feel very grateful to him for allowing this opportunity to happen, but in truth, I mean, he drops out of a lot of movies, and most movies that you see, and Kenny was really the one who gave me the opportunity.
We didn't really think he was going to do it anyway. But it's not every day you can tell yourself, thank God Matt Damon didn't do my film.
Yes, please, Matt.
Hey, it's Natalie Jameson from Bauer. Congratulations, both of you. Casey, we didn't get to hear your speech on stage in here because there was somebody else in here at the time. But I know a lot of people in the room wanted to know if you thanked your brother Ben this time, because he's been quite vocal about how you haven't given him the recognition, maybe.
I'm sorry, there's feedback. I can't respond. I'm not sure because I can't really remember what I said or what I saw when I was up there. But the first thing that I think about is all the people that I didn't thank who deserve thanks, and he was one of them. Although he didn't really have anything to do with the movie, but I know he would like to be thanked. I was planning on, thanking him for being my brother at some point. It didn't have to be on a television show. He'll live.
I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and I never thank them. But that's of no interest to anyone.
Would you like to thank Ben Affleck now?
I would like to thank Ben Affleck very much, in fact, very sincerely.
Yes, please.
Congratulations, Casey. Sticking with the sibling theme, would you ever like to play Robin to Ben's Batman?
Robin is not Batman's younger brother. He's his ward. He's his ward, so it really wouldn't make sense for the brothers.
Yeah.
No, he adopted him at a young age.
I think that part has already been played and sort of set up, hasn't it?
I think so.
It's been established in the last Batman that there was somebody.
Was there? But they changed that a lot.
They do. They mix it up a lot.
I mean, you could do it.
It hasn't been offered to me. No, they'll never let me do that.
Thank you.
Yes, please, right over here. Thank you. Just in the corner. Yeah, just pass it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. There we go.
John from the BAFTAs crew. Can I just ask a little bit about the atmosphere in the room tonight? Obviously, a lot of the speeches did talk on something that's been a theme throughout awards season this year, talking about 2017. Wanted to ask about that, and also whether or not you think that will carry on into the Oscars.
Well, I'm sure it will, and I know some people think that show business is not an appropriate forum to discuss politics, but I think that under the circumstances, people feel if there's an audience that they should say what they have to say, and I don't think that's wrong. I'm sure it will carry into the Oscars, rightly or wrongly.
I hope they do. I think there's a big audience. These award shows have a lot of people watching them, and I have to say I'm very proud to be a part of the arts community, and so I don't always sort of say some of the things that I would like to say in those opportunities, because I feel like there are people like Meryl Streep who can say them much better than I can, and that if they are going to be said, they should be said very, very well because they're very important, and it means a lot to have people who, for better or for worse, the celebrities who are looked up to, and when they say something, people sometimes hear it and they think about it, and where otherwise they might not. I saw Meryl Streep after this show. She was standing around taking pictures of people, and I told her, which I thought was weird, and I said, "Mrs. Streep, are you taking a video of me?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Great." And I said, I told her how much her speech at the Golden Globes meant to all of us, and how grateful I was that she did it and sort of kicked in the door a little bit and said, "Hey, it's okay to talk about these things, and it doesn't matter if we're, actors or whatever we are. We've been given a microphone and we can speak out if we want to." And she said, "I think that there's hope around the corner, and this is all going to lead to something really great."
A lovely note on which to end. Please join me once again in congratulating Casey Affleck and Kenneth Lonergan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.